Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Shaddam. In the last episode we declared a couple of wars over here to try and take advantage of the chaos that's going on in Karkota Kingdom, but unfortunately we at the same time were declared upon by the Abassids. They want to take these two counties up here. Fortunately, their main army has been wandering around in our Zunist counties for the last few months and taking ridiculous amounts of attrition. Means they've lost, I think, about half of the stack so far, which is pretty good for us. We have still fewer troops in the area than they do. They seem to be willing to continue coming into Bost here, which is where we're going. We're going to get there first, so we'll be able to defend in the mountains, and they'll probably lose more troops by the time they get there. It is going to take them till the 13th of November. So I think we'll just continue going there. Their reinforcements will be almost another month behind. They have taken more attrition again. During your hunt, you come to a deep gorge. Right on the other side is the white tiger staring at you. You are so close, yet cannot reach it. As it runs away, you realize that you must return home without a victory this time. So we'll gain the trait Hunter, I guess. Is a bonus to our martial score, which is fine. See, we can raise more levies, I believe, from here and here. See if we can bring them in to reinforce, and maybe that will change his mind. Keep an eye on the siege up here as well. They are actually sieging their war goal. Apparently we won a battle, okay. Alright, so he at least temporarily cancelled his movement there, and actually he's heading in the opposite direction now, which is good. So he's going to be here for another little while, probably suffer another tick of attrition. Down to about 6,000 troops here, and he's heading up to here and probably ultimately to rendezvous with this army, I imagine. Another 2,500-ish on the way from down here. See what else we can see. Nothing too significant there. Okay, so we have 6,000. He has 6, 9, 11, 12,000-ish. So obviously he still outnumbers us, but it's looking a little better. He's not going to be willing to take a white piece for quite a while, though. The best thing that could happen, I think, would be for his reduced levies to cause factions to form and revolt against him. But we can't really count on that happening in any kind of timely fashion. I think we also had levies in here we could raise still. Okay. You discovered a plot where this person seeks to kill some other person. Not too concerned about that one. So obviously we could also hire some mercenaries, which might be a good idea. Or we can try to get up to... He's heading somewhere else now. Where is he heading? Herat, okay. Well, that's fine. Try and get up there and fight this army before these reinforcements arrive. I'm not sure if we can realistically do that. We'll see. We might even want to fight this army first, though it's likely to get reinforced from here, yeah. Very indecisive about where he's going. I wonder if we should just try to lure him into one of our Zunist counties again. Take a couple of hundred troops and move them over there. Now it seems like he's pretty intent on going up north, and we're probably not going to get there before him. So that's fine. Let's see. More available levies from our vassals, but we have a few more we can raise here. We got you all together here. So we in total have about 8,500. We could definitely hire enough mercenaries to fight him, I think. Especially if we could attack him on this county with no terrain penalties. Which we know we can, it's steppe and there is no river crossings. I would also be totally willing to white peace him at any time that he is willing to do that. So, the 360 gold mercenaries might be a little steep. I guess we could probably afford to support them for long enough. Yeah, I guess we'll go for that. Or maybe we'll hire these ones, they'll probably reinforce in time to get there anyway. Oh, we can choose a new ambition. I forget what our previous ambition was, but we'll try to amass wealth, I suppose. I guess we had no available ambitions and we just spent a bunch of money on mercenaries, which is why that is available to us now. Makes sense. My son is impulsive and seems unable to tell right from wrong. What should I do with my wayward son? We'll try to have him not be arbitrary. We do have him slightly outnumbered here. We'll just have to hope that we can win the resulting battle. Hopefully he'll lose a few more men to siege events or to assaulting even. In that time, he didn't lose very many at all in these assaults. Okay, now he's headed into this county, which would be a much worse place to attack him. He's going to get there on the 23rd of October, and we will definitely not get there before him. Fortunately, though, we seem to have dissuaded him from coming. The chief has provided me with proof that the other chief has been viciously slandering me. He likes me pretty well, so I don't think we want to take any action against him. We'll keep it to ourselves. So I think we'll continue heading to this county and then... You increased his opinion, that's fine. But now he's trying to get out in this direction. Now he's heading off to the west, which is fine with me. We'll be happy to head into our target county here and siege it back. And this preacher is extremely welcome because it will help us pay for our mercenaries a little longer. I think we'll ransom this prisoner as well, even though we're getting war score from him. Oh, and now he's headed to the other county. He's going to get there on the 8th. And we are not going to catch him. Let's see if we can stop him doing that again. really need to fight this battle as quickly as possible, or otherwise we aren't going to be able to pay for our mercenaries, but it seems like we're going to be able to catch him at this point. So let's hope our superior numbers and actually quite good leaders will win this for us. And it seems that is how it's going. So I think we need to follow for another battle. Hopefully... No, okay, we have to dismiss the mercenaries. I think we should still have the numbers to win this battle, though. Also on step with no river crossing. Okay, and we even captured a sheik. We leave them to escape at this point and go take back our land. Our other wars over here are obviously not going well. We're negative war score in both of them. With any luck, though, we will be able to white peace the Abassids and turn our attention back to them in time to turn it around. We still have our budget deficit, which obviously is not good, but at least we don't have any mercenaries who are going to turn on us at this point. And I will assault these. Just in the hopes that the war score will enable us to peace out immediately. 55%, he should surely accept a white peace for this. That 460 gold is very tempting, but we definitely cannot afford to try to press him to 100%, so we'll take a white peace. So our income is still negative. We are probably going to have to dismiss our personal levies, at least for a while. Does Karkota Revolt still have their enormous army? They do, okay. How is the revolt going? 26% in favor of the revolt, okay. No available prisoners to ransom, unfortunately. We have an independence faction. Not too worried about that just yet, though. In fact, I think what we should probably do is to lower all of our vassal levies as well. Though we're not actually going to get much more in the way of troops from them. So perhaps we just keep them. Maybe 600 more is significant enough. The real problem here is that we can't afford to pay the upkeep for our domain levies for very long, and we are losing war score all the time. Our nephew became a skilled tactician, okay. So we'll wait a few months and then raise our troops and hopefully still be able to turn these wars around in time. So I'm assuming this is a holy order. Let's see if we can find out. Grandmaster Sisupala. Grandmaster of the followers of Arjuna. I'm assuming this is a holy order. Sounds like a holy order. I also wouldn't be too upset if the revolt ended and our war ended inconclusively. Could also take this opportunity to declare war for this county, which honestly might be getting a little bit greedy. But I don't think it would make things significantly more difficult over here. He only has 850 troops. I guess it's probably not worth the risk of him possibly hiring a holy order or something. Okay, so I think that's about as long as we can afford to wait. We'll raise our troops and send them over, and of course keep an eye on this large army. In fact, why don't we have you all meet up over here, maybe? And you guys can come around the long way. Might be a little safer. So we're losing almost 10 gold a month. That's very steep. The next time we manage to save up a significant amount of gold, I think I would like to start spending some on upgrading our castle towns in our... specifically in our capital county, but elsewhere too, at a lower priority. Okay, we can definitely move our chancellor to somewhere else, since that particular vassal is extremely happy with me at this point. This guy is probably the next best target. And it seems like he is just wandering around, not actually looking to fight us, which is fine with me. We should be able to get our whole army gathered together. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My son never loses his temper, always waiting patiently for a chance to retaliate. Well, that is a good trait to have. And we can invest in a technological advance. We could get military organization and increase our retinue cap, but we can't really afford retinues. Anyway, maybe we'll just increase our heavy infantry. We already get a heavy infantry bonus to... where is it this listed? Heavy infantry attack and defense. So possibly increasing that further is a good idea. This is welcome. We'll be able to get a little more gold here. Or actually not. Can't afford to ransom him. So I think what we'll try to do here is, while we can still support these troops, we'll go fight his big army. And then we should be able to safely disband some or all of our domain levy and be able to sustainably fight this war. What happened there? We have a new satrap of Gandhara. Okay. Hindu this time. Well, that's not really any better from our point of view than a Buddhist. Oh, in fact, they became independent of us. Well, that's no good. Didn't get claims on the land either. I guess we ought to keep this county over here, which I think we also got as part of that war, but we lost this one, which is very annoying. This guy is a Zunist, though, and he should accept vassalization. Actually, no, he's under her, of course. Well, that's an annoyance. Okay. Right, with our whole army together, we'll head in this way. You want the duchy title, but we will reject you diplomatically. We obviously don't want to attack this army across a major river, even though we outnumber it significantly. If we can attack it in this county, that would be good, but I think there are river crossings everywhere. Yeah. But I'll take an ordinary river crossing. If I have to. Unfortunate that it's into jungle as well. The other county he seems to like to be in is here, which is plains. It does have river crossings everywhere, though. Okay, we'll try and catch him in that one instead. We have to fight this army. Shouldn't lose too many troops in the process, and we have gone negative, which is bad. Fortunately, should be able to get a little gold. And I would like to wait here. He's actually attacking me in here. Alright, well that's kind of bad. He has his whole army coming in. We'll see how this goes. We should be able to beat this stack, I guess, before the reinforcements arrive, which is good. He'll maybe change his mind. Nope, he'll attack me in here. And we have been wounded in the thick of battle. Curses, indeed. But we did win the battle. Bringing us up to positive war score here, which is great. Hopefully now the revolt will continue long enough for us to actually win, but we're over time for this episode, so let's leave it here for now and continue in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.